Welcome into Timpanogos High School for KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week, presented by Heidemann and Associates. As we are at Timpanogos High School, the T-Wolves off to an 8-0 start, preparing to host the Pleasant Grove Vikings. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. What a game we have for you here tonight. We start by introducing the visiting Vikings, coming in at 3-4, coming off back-to-back wins over Cedar Valley and Riverton. And this is a group for first-year coach Carson Williams. They've got very balanced offense. Jackson Brown, the junior, averaging 13 points per game. They've got Brennan Blackett, Ty Palmer, Hudson Guthrie, all averaging over 7. Great support scoring. This is a team that he said they may be one of the deeper teams in 6A. And that bodes really well if you're a PG fan, because any given night, any one of these kids can have a big offensive game. And speaking of big offensive games, let's introduce Timpanogos. This group 8-0, second year for Coach Golden Engel, has done a great job of restoring the roar of the T-Wolves here at Timpanogos, at least on the hardwood, and led by the junior Jackson McQueeston, averaging 21 points per game. And you want to talk about backup and support scoring, you've got a plethora of it. Jack Johnson, 12 per game. Cooper Harris, 11. Gavin Messmer, 10. Those four really provide the majority of the scoring load for the T-Wolves. And we'll see if they can do it against a difficult defense that PG has. It's the T-Wolves and the Vikings. Pleasant Grove in the road blue and Timpanogos in the home white. Vikings winning the opening tip. Here's a 3 on the way. That shot from Palmer won't go. A run out for Timpanogos. Up the other end, too strong. And now Blackett and PG up the floor. There's Brennan, 6'6" sophomore here, looking to drive. Defended there by Johnson. Handing this off down the lane, won't go. Rebound by Guthrie. Excuse me, that was McQueeston on the board, number 0. Jackson here, set up the 3, yes. An early triple for Timpanogos, 3-0. T-Wolves out of the chute. Want to remind you, the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. At times we start it early, stop it late, that sort of the thing. As we do our best to keep it synced with the clock here in the gym. And 3 from Blackett won't go. McQueeston with the board. Sends over with Messmer. Gavin. Hands with Harris. Here's another Timpanogos 3. That one good. Jack Johnson. Back-to-back threes for Timpanogos. See that pressure defense coming up, and we've got an early timeout being taken. 6-0 Timpanogos. What a start here at home. 6-0 Timpanogos. Good start early for the T-Wolves as Pleasant Grove, I mentioned 3-4 coming in. Have some, obviously have the 4 losses. A lot of those are close, like one possession losses to Harriman. It was a 3-point loss to Springville. Battled against Bingham. Those are all top teams in 6A. It is a PG side that is getting stronger as the year's gone on, but they lose this one inside. A turnover here from Pleasant Grove, and it is back to Timpanogos. A little pressure here from Pleasant Grove. Timpanogos gets it up the floor. McQueeston from the corner. His 3, no. And rebound gathered by Blackett. Here's Palmer to set up the offense for the Vikings. They go high post here with Anderson. Andrew handing it off. 15-footer. That one won't go. Tapped around and brought down by Timpanogos. T-Wolves on the run. Messmer fouled up top. Be the first team foul on Pleasant Grove, as I think it was Palmer. Nope. 32 is Blackett picking it up. Nice move right down the lane. Cooper Harris able to create a little turnaround. 8-0 the advantage here. That one deflected. Harris just missed to McQueeston on the board. $10-0 Timpanogos. Inside. Palmer into the corner. Plenty of time here for this Viking offense. Double team. They send it out. Palmer, he'll try the three. That one was long, and it will go. Oh, yeah, it will go to Timpanogos. I thought I saw the official saying white, but a signal there. I was just waiting for confirmation. There's a substitution here for PG. Milo Johansson checking in. McQueeston will pass out of the corner there. Lost it. Other end, Guthrie with the finish. Nice take there for Hudson Guthrie, as that bucket will count, and Jack Johnson picking up his first personal. The turnover of Timpanogos. Vikings able to get on the run and turn it into a pair and potentially three here. As Guthrie's free throw, no. Handoff inside, sent up top. What a pass, that one was just long. Deflected, and PG trying to get on the run again. Windsor up, no, the putback just off the mark, and it is back to Timpanogos. Oh, PG on the run, love the idea. Two really good looks. Well, one really good look and one that was a challenge. Neither go down for the Vikings. And it's back to PG. Good pace here early, up and down the floor. Johansson, nope, that was Johansson with it. Here's Guthrie. Gets a step to the rim and a foul. I think a good call there. Johnson was coming over on the help. Be his second personal. Second team foul on Timpanogos. And two free throws coming up here for Guthrie. Good student section behind that hoop that PG's shooting at. Came dressed up, very festive. Even have a Grinch in the front row. Of course, those of you who follow, you might want to tune into our recap show this week. We may talk about Grinches in a positive way, of course. 2 for 2 on the trip from Guthrie. 10-4, good buddy. Timpanogos out in front. Baseline with Messmer handing to McQueeston. That was knocked loose. Jackson, he'll try the three. Oh, that rimmed out. Offensive board keeps it here, worked around. Harris. We'll get it up to McQueeston, baseline here. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Messmer going with McQueeston, defended there by Windsor. Shot clock down to 10. Oh, what a step around, but just a touch strong. And Pleasant Grove able to get the clear. 2.5 to go, opening quarter. Finds its way to Johansson, sent to the corner. Guthrie's three, no. And it's back to Timpanogos. Substitution, Brennan Blackett will check back in here for PG. Messmer. McQueeston, little spin move, pull up from just inside 15, smooth for Jackson. 7 first quarter points for McQueeston. Johansson sends this over, 3 from Windsor, that won't go. Rebound to Timpanogos, Messmer. Little turnaround. Back-to-back buckets for the home T-Wolves. That pass just behind and stepping out of bounds, and that trap, we should say that pressure, paying dividends here for Coach Engel early. Nearly lost it on the floor. Kept here. McQueeston maintains it. In amongst the trees, won't go. And a foul call here. A good look there for Jackson. He normally puts that down. As Gabe Graff called for his first. 3rd team foul. Blackett into the corner. Windsor. Tried to get that back pass, was disrupted. Heady play. Timpanogos basketball. Boy, Messmer, he's made a lot of heady plays tonight. That one, his latest. Able to keep that possession with Timpanogos. A foul here at half court. This will be called on Cooper Harris. First on, nope, my bad, on Johansson. I was looking at the wrong 3. Sorry about that, Cooper. Harris in the lane, tough shot off the mark, offensive board, and a foul called on the floor. Gabe Graff came flying in to get that rebound. Foul here called on Milo again. Back-to-back fouls on Johansson. Inbound with Harris. Shot clock turned off here for these final 25 seconds. Johansson defending. Messmer. Clock inside 10. McQueeston, he'll drive. Turn around, help coming tough. Fade away for Jackson McQueeston. What a shot. PG coming up the floor. I think that was late. That'll do it. 16 for the advantage for the home T-Wolves. They lead Pleasant Grove after 1. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week presented by Heidemann and Associates on the Rewind Sports Network. Look at that. Look at that festive group. They've been engaged. They were in the previous game, been engaged at the free throw line, and a little holiday cheer. Timpanogos basketball to start this second quarter. Leading 16-4. Unofficial scores, Jackson McQueeston with 9 in that opening frame. 2 for Messmer, 3 for Johnson. All 4 points for PG coming from Hudson Guthrie. As that 3 won't go. Tapped wide, but a loose ball foul here going to be called. And that is on Graff, I believe. And I believe that would be his second. Yes, it is. Blackett sends to the corner, extra pass. Open look is off the mark. 1 and done. As a loose ball foul here going to be called on Parker Van Dorn. Substitution for Timpanogos, Sam Lowell, the senior, checking in here for Graff. McQueeston works up top. Open look. Is short. And Van Dorn with the rebound. And a blocking foul there. Going to be called on Messmer. His first. 2 quick team fouls on Timpanogos in this second quarter. Good hedge there. A 15-foot jumper won't go. And Timpanogos on the run here again. McQueeston from the corner. No. Offensive board. Forrest, corner Bentweiser's been fantastic in the early going here. Is that 3 from the corner. Good for Cooper Harris as Timpanogos tacks on with a triple. And out of play. Timpanogos across the timeline. There's Forrest with the screen. Messmer given to McQueeston. See him trying to drive. Nice job getting back defensively there by Jackson Brown. McQueeston up top for 3. No. There's contact after that shot. The home fans thought could have been a call. Blackett works over. That 3 good. Jackson Brown with the triple. First PG player other than Guthrie to score. There's a whistle here on this end. And we've got a timeout taken here by Timpanogos. Timeout T-Wolves. Feeling good, 19-7 here in the second quarter. Messmer looking for Forrest. Worked around. That baseline taken away by Blackett. Nice defensive play. Coach Williams trying to cheer on the D. Count it. What a drive by Sam Lowell. Draws the foul on Blackett. That'll be the second on Brennan. And a chance here for the 3-point play. An impressive first half from Timpanogos, really on both sides. And they've made PG work through this 1-2-2, and when they've gotten it up the floor as they do here, they've had contested looks, but even open looks, they just haven't been able to get them to go down. But Timpanogos' defense has been feisty. You see even there, that's a good job of being physical without fouling. And makes for a tough adjustment late on that shot. And it's a one and done as Timpanogos continues to rebound well. A drive here by Johnson, that ball loose, and PG with it. Brown works up. And that drive couldn't be kept. McQueeston leading the run out here for Timpanogos. Harris on the other end. Little step around. Blocked by Jackson Brown. And then a foul here going to be called. And I think this is going to go on Brown. Yep. First personal on Jackson. Be the third team foul on PG. So only one foul to give for PG and one foul to give for Timpanogos. Midway point of this second quarter. And there is that last foul. This is called on Windsor. So Timpanogos will head to the line of the next PG foul and for the remainder of this half. In the paint, no. An offensive board brought down there by Johnson. Harris trying to back down in the lane. Nowhere to go. Nice job inside by Guthrie. McQueeston on the drive, left hand too strong, put back, no, and there is the fifth foul called on PG. It'll be Timpanogos heading to the line as Guthrie picking up his first. So 2 free throws here for Harris. Ooh, that one wouldn't go down for Cooper. He'll have one more here. Missed them both. Palmer. Got a little step there. We'll hand this off. Brown looking inside. Oh, that's a nice play. And a quick timeout taken here by PG. Boy, I love that look inside. You kind of work it high, and then you get that quick pass inside to Guthrie for the finish. 22-9, Timpanogos with the lead. Here, 3 to play in the opening half. Messmer for Timpanogos setting this up. 3 on the way. That one pure. What a shot from Sam Lowell. His first triple tonight. Has not taken many coming into the game tonight. Here's Palmer. Again, you see them working inside here with Guthrie. He'll send out 3 on the way off the mark. Trying to keep it. Oh, and he does, but it went to Messmer. Timpanogos on the run. Good decision there by Lowell to just be patient. Get things set up here. Messmer up top, little shimmy and shake. Inside with Graff. Gabe handing off, no. 3 in the key, boy. So a turnover here from Timpanogos. We're inside, 2 to go. Still on that 1-2-2. Guthrie looking to drive right to the rim. CPG being a little more deliberate here in the back half of this second quarter. And Guthrie now with 8 of the 11 for PG. Messmer defended by Palmer. Coming near side, Lowell terminated, gives with McQueeston. Jackson trying to back down this PG defense. He'll take a little 12-foot fadeaway. A little soft touch off the back of the rim. 2 more for McQueeston. I think his first points of this second quarter. He's in double figures as Guthrie again. Right to the rim. 50 seconds left, nearly given up. McQueeston able to keep it here. Jackson found a spot, but an illegal screen, offensive foul. called here on, I believe, Forrest. That'd be the 4th team foul. I actually called it on Messmer. My apologies. It's the second. Nice drive, but left it short. Guthrie there for the putback, won't go. And McQueeston with the rebound. Well, good look for Guthrie right at the rim. That would have been good for PG. Meanwhile, the scoreboard has it 28-13, so we will catch ours up to tie with that. Our apologies. We missed one along the lane somewhere. 6 seconds left here in the half. On the drive, Messmer hanging no. Rebound by Brown, and the first half in the books. 28-13, Timpanogos with a strong first half, leading Pleasant Grove. At the half, you're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week, presented by Heidemann and Associates. Welcome back, start of the second half. Dane Stewart with you, 27-13, Timpanogos. They did take that 28th point off as we get a turnover here on the traveling violation. We'll head back to the T-Wolves. Timpanogos got off to a 10-0 lead in this one and really have continued to space that out as the game has gone on. PG is first half just struggled to, on looks they had, be able to capitalize off of them. Had a couple turnovers. See what Coach Williams' group does here in this second half. As here's Harris working down with McQueeston. Jackson blocked away. Nice hustle there by Brown. Jackson Brown, who's the leading scorer for PG coming into this one, just 3 points at the break. The other 10 all scored by Hudson Guthrie, as he's over his per-game average coming into this one. Tough shot there, disrupted by that PG defense. Vikings trying to get it up the floor here. Here's Palmer. Getting it back, sends it in the corner. Brown, his three rimmed out. Another one and done there for PG. Timpanogos on the glass, Timpanogos on the run. And the three from Harris. His second three tonight. 30-13. Palmer down the lane, and yeah, there's going to be the foul. A blocking call here. So Ty Palmer will head to the line. I think just the second time that PG's been to the line tonight. Guthrie, the only other player, I believe, to go there. As Palmer makes his first point tonight. And senior guard averaging 8 per game. And hits them both. 30-15, the advantage. Messmer. Sends it out with Johnson. Jack trying to drive on Palmer. Good job defensively taking that drive away. Forrest sends out. Oh, nice little fake there by Harris, but left it short. PG on the run. Palmer up ahead. Guthrie with the finish. 2 more for Hudson. He's got 12. Big game for the senior forward tonight for the Vikings, and now PG with a little bit of pressure extended here. McQueeston trying to post up inside. Double team coming over. Tough shot might have been deflected there by Brown. Looking over the top. Little turnaround, no. And batted around, finds Guthrie again. PG with a little spurt here. Got it down to 11, and that one nearly given up it is. Palmer with it. PG can cut it to single digits. into the corner. Guthrie, he'll pull from 15. 16 points for Hudson Guthrie, 16 of the 21. The answer on the other side won't go. Offensive board by Forrest, blocked away by Guthrie. Second chance, score it, and one. Timpanogos has done a great job of crashing the boards tonight. As Cooper Harris credited with a bucket and a chance to go to the line here for the three-point play. Guthrie called for his second. First team foul on PG in this third quarter. Inside. Here's a three from Brown. The answer for PG. Second triple tonight for Jackson Brown. Approaching the midway point in our third quarter. Long two here. That one hit by Harris. And he has scored every point for Timpanogos in this third quarter. Guthrie, what trio of T-Wolves nearly able to generate the turnover. Instead, it's Palmer somehow driving through and scoring on the little reverse. And now PG starting to find their rhythm. Timpanogos been able to keep that lead. See if they can answer here. Tough shot, fouled. As that was Harris again being really aggressive on the offensive end. And the foul going to be called here on Windsor. Be the first personal on Zane. And it will send Harris to the free throw line. Shooting two. Hit the and one just a few moments ago. That one rims out on the sophomore, Cooper. Substitution here for Timpanogos. Sam Lowell coming back on the floor. Meanwhile, Preston White, the sophomore guard, checking in here for Coach Williams and the Vikings. Missed them both. Guthrie, high post, gives to Brown. He'll try for three. Off the back of the rim. Offensive board by Guthrie, knocked away, but kept here. Three from Johansson is good. And Pleasant Grove, who trailed by 17 earlier this quarter, has cut it to a two-possession lead. And a timeout taken by Coach Engel as the Viking students with something to cheer about here. 35-29, Timpanogos. We'll be back. Welcome back. It's been a 16-5 run put on by Timpanogos. McQueeston here for three, hits it. One lost out. That's a tough thing when you're trying to make comebacks from such large margins. You just don't have a lot of possessions to give away. Tough turnover there for PG. Here's Harris. They work inside. Up with Lowell. Oh, what patience. Little spin, turnaround is good for Sam Lowell. And just like that, pushed up to double figures. Brown, off the screen, he's looking to drive. Jackson sending into the corner, open three for Johansson, no. Rebounded there by Timpanogos. Here comes Harris on the run. Inside, 2 to play in the third. Harris step around that, knocked away. And stolen. And fouled. A nice job there by Jack Johnson. And Drawing the contact. We'll head to the line here for Timpanogos. Two free throws coming up here. That foul called on White. Be the first on Preston. Substitution. Blackett checking back in here for PG. Two for two. Graff checking back in here for Timpanogos, as Johnson will get the rest. Palmer keeping it here. A switch there defensively, looking baseline, trying to hand off. Boy, Timpanogos, they just are always around the basketball trying to disrupt. It's been effective tonight. $18 left on the shot clock. They've not started the clock. We'll redo this. $12 on the shot clock. Palmer. High post miscommunication. Taken by Lowell, looking end to end, floats it up and scores it. I think a 9-0 run here from Timpanogos after PG had cut it to 6. Got three handing off to Palmer. Good little look there. Much needed for PG. Got to get a stop here. Is 9-second differential, game clock to shot clock here in the third. Lowell being defended by Johansson. And boy, I thought he lost it. They're going to say that's deflected. Boy, I thought Lowell's foot came down. And that's what Coach Williams is saying as well. But we'll play on here. Shot clock down to 10 for Timpanogos. Tough shot. Good defense there by Palmer. PG will get a chance. Palmer has reinforcements coming. He goes to the lane, won't go. Lowell with the board. They'll get a look from half court. That one is long, and that'll do it. 44-31, we head to the fourth. And final quarter here on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Fourth quarter. Good response by Timpanogos. PG put on a heck of a fight, get back to 2 possessions. But T-Wolves go on a 9-0 run, and they've got a 13-point lead here at the start of the fourth. They need their defense. Palmer there trying to be aggressive. Gets it over to Jackson. That shot is off the mark. Loose ball. And corralled by Blackett. Palmer defended by Graff. Gets inside. That one just off the back of the rim. It'll stay here. Inbound it inside. Good, quick look on the interior there for Blackett. His first points of the game. Wow. That one's stolen. Jackson Brown on the run out and the flush. Back to single digits. You often hear one possession at a time, but you get a stop or two, and next thing you know, you can get a little bit of momentum going. Here's Lowell. That was Harris. He's had a fine offensive game tonight, 11 points. Through 3 for Timpanogos, only outdone by McQueeston, who has 14. Here's a 3 on the way. Messmer. with an important three, his first of the game for Timpanogos. 47-35. Anderson handing back, Palmer. Brown the three. Timpanogos up the floor. Graff will send out. Lowell extra pass. Here's McQueeston. Lowell, 15-footer is good. Boy, they shoot the ball so well. Speaking of Timpanogos. 11 now for Sam Lowell. Did not score in the opening frame. A three-hill mid-range as Messmer with the steal. Harris on the run, up to McQueeston. That one just left a tad short. Blackett with the behind the back won't go. And McQueeston sending ahead for Harris. And fouled. First team foul and the first personal on Anderson. Be 2 free throws here for Cooper. That one rimmed in. One more here. This Timpanogos team, we talk about some of the close losses PG has. While Timpanogos does not have close losses, they do have close wins. Been very productive in closing games out, and we've got a timeout taken here by Pleasant Grove. It's full timeout. We will step aside, be back. 5:15 to go here in regulation. Pleasant Grove basketball. Palmer. Gets it right back. Little dribble. That was too strong. Boy, good look for Palmer inside. Just a bit heavy on the shot. And here's an open look on the other end. That one was short as Blackett comes back. Good look for Harris. He's hit that shot a couple times tonight. Talking about Timpanogos, 1-point win over Wasatch, 3-point win over Snow Canyon, a 3-point win over Stansbury. Some of their close wins, they know how to finish games out. Is Palmer too strong there on that look? And as Timpanogos coming up the other end. Lowell. Because, of course, much more separation in this game, but you're talking about when PG makes a run like they did, have the ability to kind of say, nope, we're stopping this. They've done that here in the back half of that third and fourth quarter here. That one given up. Palmer. And fouled here by Messmer. I think the third foul on Messmer. Only the first foul on Timpanogos here in this fourth. Just one team foul on PG as well. It was indeed the third on Gavin. He'll check out here for Coach Engel. Good job Coach Engel's done getting this program back to real good basketball, tough basketball, aggressive basketball, much like his brother Izzy, who's in the stands here tonight, did. Send into the corner, three from Anderson, no. Rebound by McQueeston, and Timpanogos on the run again. Up the other end, too strong. To Jackson, there's the finish. .16 unofficially for Jackson McQueeston. High post, Blackett. Gives this to Guthrie. Hudson in the lane. That foul there is Lowell went up to deny it. But called here for the personal. I believe the first on Sam. No. Yeah. So free throws here for Guthrie. He's been the leading scorer for PG tonight. And he now joins McQueeston as the only players to score in every quarter in the contest tonight. And Guthrie splits it, goes 1 of 2 there, has 17 unofficially, leading all scorers. Inside of 3 to play, that deflected out. Substitution here for PG. Windsor will check back in. Trap here, and a timeout having to be taken by Coach Engel. And to avoid that 5-second call. Timeout, Timpanogos. PG coming with that trap again, fouled in the backcourt. They've got a few to give here, as that's just the 3rd team foul. And that's called on Blackett, his 3rd. Just 1 more to give here. That one dangerous. Finds its way through to Mesmer. Looks inside for Graff, running out of room. That knocked away. PG with it. Brown leading the charge. Sends over Blackett. Extra pass in the corner. Back up top. 2.5 to go. Another pull up here from Anderson. No, Forrest with the board before losing his footing. Here comes Timpanogos on the run, 3-on-2. Lowell thought about the 3, gives back. Mesmer. And a foul called here. That's the last foul to give. This is called on Windsor. I want to remind you, check out KSLSports.com. You can join myself as we take you through every week action across the state. Boys and girls, we'll have our recap videos, highlights, player performances. We even got a few awards for the holiday season, gifts you may say, that we give out this week. And that the 5th team foul will send Timpanogos here to the line. Two free throws here for Sam Lowell. In double figures tonight. Ooh. And rimmed out. Some unfriendly home rims here for Timpanogos. They've had a few of those where free throws come kind of halfway down and rattled out. Lowell hits that one. He's sitting with 12. 3 different T-Wolves in double figures tonight, and that one given up. McQueeston. That trap coming, nearly taken away. Finds its way to Mesmer, and Gavin here to terminate and look for help. Into the corner, Forrest. You can see he's more than content to just try to take time off the clock here. Another foul going to be given by Guthrie. That'll be the 4th on Hudson. And we will walk back to the free throw line here with Gavin Mesmer. Good crowd tonight. Got to tip the cap to the students here at Timpanogos. They showed up, dressed up, very festive, engaged crowd. So that first free throw good. Of course, we want to thank AD Frank Bramall for having us here tonight. Of course, Coach Engel, generous with his time pre-game. Awesome to see this program back winning games. He did such a great job establishing it, culture here, and to see Golden be able to continue that on is fantastic. As PG able to get a bucket there. It's a 15-point game and a timeout taken here by the Vikings. We'll be back. 90 seconds left here. Nearly stolen. And a foul here in the corner. Let's head down, take two more. PG working on their pressure. This is one of those moments where if you're a fan, you maybe get frustrated. Ball game's over. What are we doing? If you're PG, you're working on late game situation here, right? Hey, pretend there's a one-possession game, two-possession game, try to get a steal, stop, that sort of a thing. And if you're Timpanogos, gives you a chance back at the line here with Messmer. He's got two coming up here, hits that first one. Impressive showing for Timpanogos tonight as they will improve to 9-0. Back-to-back years with great starts under Coach Golden Engel. But it is a culture that he is bringing back that is not necessarily just satisfied with winning, but it's about getting better and improving. And you see a group here, and it's a group that's got some youth to it as well. We talk about McQueeston, just a junior. Harris, a sophomore. They've got their seniors, Lowell, Messmer, and others, but they've got a significant portion of this roster that will be coming back. As that three missed and an offensive or a clearing rebound there, and PG giving the foul here with just over a minute to go. Meanwhile, for PG, they're going to fall to 3 and 5. I'll have Mountain View coming up. In fact, the Bruin squad in the house tonight. I mean the whole squad doing some scouting. That matchup will be later this week. Back at home at Valhalla for the Vikings. As Messmer again, he's racking up points here in this fourth quarter. I think I've got him with 10 in the quarter. 14 in the game by my count, and that would be the fourth Timpanogos scorer in double figures tonight. Here's Guthrie. Defended by Graff. Boy, tough to work around. Gets a step in the score. As Graff called here for the foul, and Guthrie will head to the line. Chance for the three-point play. He's got a chance to potentially hit 20, I believe. Young man averaging 7 coming in tonight, 53% from the floor. You saw great efficiency from him as that free throw off the mark, out of play, and a foul called here. And this will go on Lowell, so we'll head back to the line here with PG. So this will be Anderson with 2 free throws coming up. Yeah, missed it. 1 for 2 there for Anderson. See PG trying to come up, be aggressive. Messmer. Nice job there with the ball movement of Timpanogos. Seconds ticking away. Trying to deal with this PG pressure. Messmer. That won't go. Rebound by PG. Run up the floor and intercepted by Lowell, and that'll do it. Timpanogos, a strong start. They jumped out to a 10-0 lead, 16-4 at the end of 1.